She screamed before I could even finish my sentence. Her voice cracked through the phone like glass under pressure. I just stood there smiling, the kind of smile that comes when a storm you've been waiting for finally arrives. 3 days earlier, she had sent a box of cookies, homemade, wrapped neatly in pink foil with a ribbon my daughter would have loved. There was even a note, her neat, perfect handwriting. "Happy birthday, sweetheart. Eat as many as you like." That was my sister, always sweet on the surface, always calculating underneath. I used to trust her. When our parents died, she moved in with me, said she'd help. I believed her. She played the doting aunt perfectly, baking treats, helping with homework, laughing at bedtime stories. But that was before I found out about the money. Not just mine, but my daughter's. The fund my husband and I had set up for her, gone. Months of deposits, tuition savings, all quietly siphoned off. My sister, the family helper, had been moving it into an account under her name. When I confronted her, she cried, swore it was temporary, said she'd replace every cent. I didn't shout. I didn't tell her I'd already seen the messages between her and my husband, the two of them mocking me, calling me naive. I just said, "Okay." And that's when my plan began. She thought I forgave her. I let her think that. I smiled at dinners, answered her calls, even let her babysit again. She believed the door was open. It wasn't. I was studying her routines, her temper, her habits, and most importantly, her weakness, paranoia. She'd always been terrified of exposure. Reputation meant everything to her. The good sister, the perfect mother, the charitable neighbor. So I decided her downfall would come from her own fear. When the cookies arrived for my daughter's birthday, I didn't touch them. I didn't even open the box. I knew she'd try something. The note was too cheerful, too precise, and the call that came 2 days later was too eager. Did she eat the cookies? Her voice was bright, almost trembling. That's when I decided to answer differently. I told her, laughing, "No, your kid came over earlier and ate them all." The silence on the other end was pure, raw panic. Then came the scream. She confessed before I even had to say a word. Through broken sobs, she admitted everything. That she'd laced the cookies with something just enough to make my daughter sick, not kill her. Said it was just payback. For what? For taking everything from her, she said. I let her spill it all, every ugly word, while I recorded the call. By the time the police arrived, she was still screaming. The neighbors came out. Her husband tried to cover it up, but the recording spoke louder than any excuse. People said I should feel guilty, that she was still my sister. But guilt died in me the day I found her hand in my child's future, and her laughter in my husband's messages. Now she sits behind bars. My husband left the country, or ran, depending on how you look at it, and I'm still here, calm, still. Sometimes I think about that box of cookies sitting in the trash that night, how easy it was for her to destroy herself, how I didn't have to lift a single finger. Just one lie, one laugh, one perfectly timed sentence. Your kid came over earlier and ate them all. And that was enough to end her. Justice doesn't always need blood. Sometimes it just needs truth delivered with a smile.